My beloved child, the one who watches over you every second of your life wants you to know that nothing you have ever felt has gone unnoticed. The whispers you spoke in the dark, the tears that fell without anyone hearing, the aching silence when you wanted someone to understand you, heaven heard them all. Today, this message is sent because you have been wondering, if he loves me, why can't he come closer? Why does it feel like something invisible keeps him away? And the truth, my dear, is not that he does not love you. It is that there are unseen chains around his heart, and someone else is holding him back. God says, you were chosen to love deeply, not because it would be easy, but because through your love, heaven could reveal how divine love feels in human form. There is a man whose soul is tied to yours. You can feel him even when he doesn't speak. His thoughts reach you at night. His emotions flow toward you like waves you can't resist. And you have asked again and again, if this is love, why doesn't he move? Why does he stay away while I ache? Heaven answers now, he loves you silently, but someone else's shadow stands between what he feels and what he dares to do. The one who holds him back does not fully know what she is doing. Her soul, too, is bound by fear. She feels the shift, the pull toward you, and her spirit fights to keep him. But God says no one can hold what is meant to be free. No one can silence a love that heaven has marked as divine. Yet, timing is sacred, and divine love never blooms under pressure. It unfolds when both hearts are ready, when the spiritual lessons are complete. Child, do not confuse his silence with rejection. His silence is not absence, it's a battlefield. He fights within himself, torn between loyalty and destiny, between comfort and truth. Every time he closes his eyes, heaven shows him your face. He dreams of you, he senses you, he feels your prayers. Yet, the grip of fear, guilt, and confusion keeps him bound. God whispers to you tonight, he is not ignoring you. He is awakening. The angels have been sent to work in his dreams. They are untangling old cords, cutting illusions, and showing him the truth he's been avoiding. You may not see it now, but transformation is happening behind the veil. You are not waiting in vain. You are standing in faith while heaven rearranges his heart. He is beginning to feel the weight of what he denied. The false comfort around him will start to crumble. The truth will press on his soul until he cannot remain still. Beloved, your heart was chosen for this season because it carries divine endurance. Many would have given up, but you were never meant to quit love that carries God's signature. You were meant to grow through it, to rise in light even when darkness tried to drown you. Heaven says, the delay is not denial, it's preparation. The man you love is being refined by truth. The woman or energy holding him back cannot stop what God has ordained. She may delay it, but she cannot destroy it. Her control will fade like smoke when light enters his mind. You, my child, must keep shining. You must not dim your spirit waiting for him to awaken. The best way to call him home is not through tears, but through peace. Every time you forgive, you loosen the grip of fear that holds him. Every time you choose peace instead of pain, your light grows stronger and his confusion weakens. Heaven says, do not chase him, rise, and he will find you where you have ascended. There is divine movement happening. What you feel at night, the sudden waves of sadness, the pull in your heart, is him thinking of you. He feels your absence like a missing heartbeat. He hides it from everyone, but heaven sees how he breaks in silence. There are moments he picks up his phone to reach you and then puts it down because he fears judgment, loss, or misunderstanding. The angels see his hesitation and whisper courage into his soul. Slowly, he is learning that love built on lies will collapse, but love built on truth will never fade. God says to you now, let me handle what you cannot. I am working on hearts, conversations, and situations you don't even know exist. What looks like distance is actually divine construction. What feels like loss is alignment. Trust me, I will not let your love story end in silence. I will resurrect what is true and bury what is false. There will come a day soon when his eyes will meet yours again, not by chance, but by destiny. You will see in them the truth you always felt. He loved you all along, he just didn't know how to act on it. The pain you endured will turn into power. You will no longer need to beg for recognition. His soul will recognize you before his lips even speak. And when that moment comes, you will understand why God asked you to wait, why the silence lasted so long. It was never punishment, it was purification. But before he returns, you must heal from the wound of waiting. You must stop measuring your worth by his decisions. You are not unloved, you are divinely chosen. You are the reason heaven intervened in his path. You were sent into his life to awaken what was sleeping. Even if he doesn't understand it now, his soul knows that you are home. God says, be still, my child. You are not losing him, you are leading him to the truth. Every tear you cried is watering a seed of destiny. Every lonely night is being written into your testimony. The love you carry is not weak, it's sacred. It exists not only to unite two hearts, but to show others what divine endurance looks like. The same angels that guard your dreams are guiding his. You may be separated in the physical, but spiritually, you are never apart. There are nights when he prays without words, just thoughts of you. Heaven translates them. God knows every heartbeat that says your name. The woman or person holding him back senses this too, that's why chaos surrounds them. It is not your doing, it is divine interference. When God wants to free a soul, he allows restlessness to break their comfort. You will soon hear news or see signs that confirm everything this message says. Do not seek revenge, do not gossip, do not speak against the one standing between you. Forgive her. Bless her. Because your forgiveness is the key that breaks the final chain. When you forgive, heaven moves faster. The energy of bitterness delays what's yours, but the energy of love accelerates it. Let peace be your prayer. God whispers now, you are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are part of a divine orchestration. Trust me, the silence is temporary. The one you love will begin to sense an emptiness that nothing around him can fill. That emptiness will lead him back to you, not out of weakness, but out of truth. You were not a phase, you were his mirror. And soon he will realize it. There will be divine signs in the coming days, numbers, songs, dreams, or moments that confirm what you already know in your spirit. When these signs appear, smile. It means heaven is aligning paths. It means the person holding him back is beginning to release. It means God's timing is activating. Child, love him, but love yourself more. Pray for him, but don't wait in sadness. Live, laugh, create, rise. Because the higher you rise, the easier it becomes for him to find his way to your light. The world may not understand this kind of connection, but heaven does. This is not ordinary love, it's spiritual purpose disguised as romance. Your pain is birthing power. Your silence is not empty, it's holy. And soon, when divine timing calls, he will step forward, not the same man who left, but the man God was shaping all along. Until then, heaven says, trust me with what you love most. I will return it to you transformed. He loves you silently, but not forever. The silence will break. The truth will speak. And when it does, you will know that your faith moved heaven. My beloved child, as you read these words, heaven is already moving through the hidden spaces of your story. The Spirit says, you are not waiting for a man to love you, you are waiting for me to finish what I began in both of you. Every connection born of heaven must pass through testing. Every soul tie that carries divine purpose must be purified in the fire before it becomes eternal. You are in that fire now, not because you did something wrong, but because your love carries eternal weight. It must be refined so that when it blooms, nothing and no one can destroy it again. The one who holds him back senses the shift in the spirit. Her heart knows she cannot hold what was never fully hers. She clings tighter because she fears the truth. She sees the distance growing and feels confusion that she cannot explain. It is not hatred that drives her, it is fear of loss. But heaven says, do not fight her. Do not curse her. Let her hold what is fading, because soon she will have to release it. The spiritual cords between them are already thinning. What tied them together through illusion is breaking under the light of truth. He is awakening slowly, painfully, but truly. When he looks at her now, he feels what is missing. When he thinks of you, he feels what is real. The comparison is becoming impossible to ignore. Heaven has begun to show him the difference between comfort and calling, between routine and revelation. He is beginning to see that love without God is just attachment, but love with God is transformation. And you, beloved, were sent to awaken that transformation. You have wondered if he still feels you. The answer is yes, every single day. He hides it, but it leaks through his energy. It shows in the songs he plays, the memories he can't escape, the words he wants to say but swallows back. Sometimes he looks at his reflection and sees your eyes. Sometimes he hears your laughter in the wind. Sometimes he tries to convince himself that he has moved on, but his soul won't agree. God whispers to you tonight, he has not forgotten. He has been fighting the truth, but the truth is winning. You may not understand why I asked you to walk away when you wanted to stay. But separation was necessary so he could face himself. If you had stayed, he would have continued to hide behind you. Now he must grow. He must face his choices and realize who truly carries his peace. And as he begins to lose the false light around him, your energy will become his direction. He will seek the peace that only your presence ever gave him. Beloved, do not rush what is divine. Love born in heaven must not be forced on earth. What I am building will last lifetimes, not seasons. Every delay is a detail. Every silence is part of a larger plan. You will look back one day and realize that what felt like waiting was actually preparation for something unbreakable. There will come a moment soon when the woman who holds him back will sense that she cannot keep what she clings to. She may try to manipulate emotions, stir confusion, or create guilt. But God says, you will not need to defend yourself. Truth defends the righteous. Remain silent and calm. Your peace will speak louder than her words. Your faith will become your protection. I will handle what your heart cannot. Do not let jealousy enter your spirit, child. Jealousy lowers your vibration and blinds you to what heaven is orchestrating. Instead, let compassion flow. Say in your heart, may she find healing too. Because every soul that finds healing releases another from bondage. You are not fighting her, you are freeing both of them through your grace. God is proud of how you've carried yourself in this storm. When others would have cursed, you prayed. When others would have given up, you held on. You did not love for attention, you loved because your heart was aligned with heaven. And now, heaven is rewarding that love. You will soon feel a wave of peace washing over you, a peace that tells you something has shifted. The battle in the unseen is nearly over. The one you love will soon face a choice that cannot be ignored. Circumstances will force him to decide between illusion and truth. It will not be easy for him. His world will shake. But as it shakes, clarity will come. What he built on sand will crumble, and what he feels for you will stand. You will not need to do anything, God Himself is arranging this confrontation of truth. And when he breaks free, do not greet him with anger. Greet him with peace. For you are not meant to punish him, you are meant to guide him home. The love you carry is healing in disguise. It was never meant to break him, it was meant to awaken him. When he comes, he will come humbled, changed, and aware of what he almost lost. Until then, live as though you are already loved. Because you are, not only by Him, but by heaven. The angels surround you day and night. They guard your energy from despair. Every time you cry, they gather your tears like seeds and plant them into the soil of destiny. Nothing you've endured is wasted. Every heartbreak is being redeemed. Child, you were not chosen because you were perfect, you were chosen because you are pure. Your love carries divine purpose. It carries light that no darkness can extinguish. Even when you feel weary, heaven still shines through you. You are God's message in human form, showing others what unconditional love looks like. Heaven whispers, do not lose faith. What is yours will recognize you. Your story is still being written. The ending will not be one of loss, but of divine reunion. The same God who brought your souls together will bring your paths back into alignment. And when it happens, you will both understand why it had to take this long, why it had to hurt, why it had to break before it could bless. Because true love does not run, it returns. It remembers. It restores. My precious child, as the dawn approaches, heaven leans close and whispers softly to your spirit, the season of hidden love is ending. What was concealed will be revealed. What was delayed will now begin to move. For too long you have lived between hope and silence, between signs and waiting, between faith and exhaustion. Yet even in your lowest moments, you never stopped believing that love this deep could not be an accident. And you were right. It was never an illusion, it was an assignment. The one you love has been walking through his own night. The silence that you felt was his battle. He has been stripped of the false securities that once made him feel safe. His comfort is crumbling because heaven is calling him out of it. He feels the emptiness where false affection once lived. He smiles on the outside, but his heart is restless. That restlessness is not punishment, it is divine discomfort sent to awaken him to truth. In the unseen, the woman or energy holding him back feels this too. Her spirit is tired of fighting for something that keeps slipping through her hands. She senses that he is not truly hers, but she does not yet know how to let go. God says, do not interfere, my child. What I have set in motion will finish by itself. The cords of illusion are already breaking. Her control will fade gently, not through chaos but through exhaustion. When she lets go, it will be because her own soul seeks peace. And he, this man whose soul whispers your name, will finally see what love really means. He will see the difference between being needed and being known, between being chosen out of fear and being chosen out of truth. He will feel your absence like a missing heartbeat and realize that nothing can replace the peace you brought. He will remember your patience, your prayers, your quiet strength. And the same silence that once separated you will now draw him toward you. Heaven says, prepare your heart, not your defense. Do not build walls of pride when he returns, build bridges of understanding. The pain you endured will not be wasted, it will become wisdom. You will no longer be the one who waits, but the one who welcomes with grace. The love that once hurt you will now heal you. You have asked, why did I have to go through all this pain if we were meant to be? God answers, because love that has never been tested cannot carry divine purpose. Every tear strengthened your spirit. Every delay refined your patience. Every heartbreak expanded your compassion. You are no longer the same person who first fell in love. You are stronger, wiser, and spiritually anchored. And he too will be changed. The man who returns will not be the one who left, he will carry the light of awakening in his eyes. My child, the moment is near when paths will cross again. It may come unexpectedly, in a place ordinary, yet sacred in timing. You will look into his eyes, and both of you will feel heaven's stillness. The noise of the world will fade, and your souls will recognize each other. Words will not be enough, silence will speak for you. The love that was buried under confusion will rise, not rushed, not desperate, but peaceful and certain. You will forgive him, not because he deserves it, but because your heart was never meant to carry bitterness. You will let go of every unanswered question, every what if, every sleepless night. Forgiveness will open the door for love to enter healed, not wounded. Heaven says, you are not meant to repeat the past, you are meant to redeem it. The woman who once held him back will find her own path. Do not look back or compare. Her story was part of his journey toward truth, just as your waiting was part of yours. Everyone played their roles so destiny could unfold exactly as written. You will not need to seek validation, your peace will prove everything. Soon you will notice small signs, his name showing up unexpectedly, his energy drawing closer, dreams becoming vivid again. Do not panic. Do not chase. Simply thank heaven. These are confirmations, not coincidences. When divine timing opens the door, nothing can keep it shut. He loves you silently now, but soon he will speak. The words he was afraid to say will finally find their voice. He will confess not only his love but his lessons. He will tell you that he tried to forget, but God would not let him. He will tell you that your prayers kept him safe, that your faith reminded him of what was real. And you will know that it was never just your love, it was heaven's hand all along. Child, stand tall. You have carried divine love with dignity. You have proven that faith is stronger than fear. The heavens are proud of you. The angels rejoice because your obedience kept the path open for destiny. This story will not end in silence. It will end in divine reunion, in restoration, in peace that no human hand can undo. Heaven speaks now one last time through this message, you are not forgotten. You are my beloved. What is meant for you will find you again, healed, whole, holy. The one who loves you silently will soon love you openly. The one who was held back will now be set free. And you, my child, will see that every tear you shed was watering a promise. Now rest. Do not fear. Your story is safe in divine hands. What belongs to you will always return in truth. Heaven has already written the final chapter, it ends in love, not loss. And when that day arrives, you will smile and whisper, heaven kept its promise. Asterisk.